Writing a business letter. We're going to talk about the components of writing a business letter. No, I'm not talking about a text. I'm not talking about an email. I'm talking about writing a letter on actual paper and sending it through snail mail. Yes, people still do that. Now, when you write a business letter, you've got to have some things in there because you want the letter to look official. So let's talk about the parts of the letter that you have to have. Up at the top, you need the return address. Now, this is your name. When the business gets your letter, you want them to read the information you have to say, and then you want them to know to whom to respond. So you need your name, full address, and you might want to put your phone number. Okay, somewhere on the letter you need to have the date. After that, you need an address where you're sending the letter. So please make sure you put the full company name, street address, city, and state. You might want to also, you could put the person or department that you're addressing the letter to. After that, have a greeting. Some people used to write "to whom it may concern," but nowadays it's more acceptable to write "Dear Mrs. or Mr. So-and-so." It gives it more of a personal touch, even though it's a formal business letter. Following the greeting or salutation, you've got the body of the letter. Now, generally in a business letter, the paragraphs are not indented. Not indented. So how do you tell when a new paragraph starts? Well, you simply skip an extra line there. So there's 2 paragraphs full of lots of useful information, and you skip a line to show it's a new paragraph. Then you've got 3 things down at the bottom, 3 things. A closing. Closing should be somewhat formal. Could be sincerely, as you see here. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day. I hope to hear from you soon. You then want to skip about 4 lines so that you can fit your signature, and then under your signature, type your name. Some people like to put their phone number under their name. You can put it there, you can put it up at the top. Either way is fine. But make sure you have a nice closing, signature, and a typed name underneath. Now, what's very important about writing a business letter? Make sure you spell everything correctly. Use your spell check. Have somebody else check your letter over. Make sure it's a well-written document. Also with that, check your punctuation, please. Have somebody check it over. It's totally embarrassing to send a business letter somewhere with spelling errors and punctuation mistakes. So check it over, make sure it looks good, make sure it's a clean-looking letter before you put it in the envelope. Now I'm going to show you an alternative way to set up your letter here. So on this one, the return address is in the center at the top. There are truly no hard and fast rules on where it must be. Should it be aligned to the left? Should it be in the middle? Rule of thumb is to make sure the letter looks neat and looks clean. If everything is jumbled up or there's not enough spaces on it, it's not going to be well received. You want it to look like a professional letter, like you know what you're talking about. Everything else on this letter is the same. No indentation, skip a line for paragraphs, and the closing signature and type name are the same down at the bottom as well. So you could put the date in the middle if you want. You could put the date above your name. Like I said, there are no real hard rules about any of that. You just want the letter to look clean, but make sure you have all of the necessary parts of the letter in there. Okay, I hope this has helped. Have a great day.